What is up, guys? We are back here with some news. All right, so I think it was maybe 3 days ago that we were told by Konami, we were graced with the news that we are getting Battles of Legend a little bit earlier this year. So typically, at least in the last couple of years, it's been like what, November, December, when the Battle of Legend sets come out. But now this new set for this year, at least, is going to be in the middle of the year, which is actually kind of crazy. And I know I've heard people say, at least, because when I came back into Yu-Gi-Oh, I started collecting at first about 2 years ago. I think that's when I started the channel as well, about 2 years ago. But I was not in the know, right? Like I didn't know that the Battle of Legends sets kind of got moved, and some people say it's because of the pandemic. I don't know. Anyways, all this to say is, are they moving it back, or are they going to kind of free up some space in the second half of the year? Because I'm kind of leaning towards that, right? There's no reason for them to just move it back, especially when the first half of the year is already kind of packed. So let's kind of move over here to what's coming up here. We got Maze of Memories coming up, guys, in what is that? 15 days, maybe? Shit. That is going to be a crazy ass set. Now, I think we can get it earlier as well. Yeah, 3/8 if you get it from an OTS store. So, yeah, there's that. Then there's the 2023 Speed Duel box for GX. So this is part two of the box. Actually, I guess it's part three if you consider the midterm box part of it, which I kind of don't. The midterm box was kind of small. I know it's a similar line of product, but it was a little too small. This one should be a lot bigger, and I think we already know the okay, yeah, they added a whole bunch of stuff in here. So 8 pre-constructed decks based on these characters. We have the Supreme King, obviously, because he's the poster boy. My boy got some shine, bro. A cold hearted duelist, yes I am. Hiding behind a familiar face, the Supreme King decimates his foes with his evil hero deck. This deck uses the power of Dark Fusion to summon monsters instead of the standard poly. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure we know that Dark Fusion is a secret rare. It's going to be one of the promos. Let me see if I can find that, though. I don't think I've done a video about this. All right, so here is some information, guys. Twitter is amazing. I love how I mean, the site itself is hit and miss, but the level of information that you can find is pretty nifty. It's way better than Reddit. Reddit sucks ass. Anyways, so we have which is this like the duelists get ready to take part of our Speed Duel GX duelists of the Shadow release event starting from 29th of March at your local OTS. Make sure to participate for a chance to get your hands on this exclusive game mat. So I thought it was going to be the like one of those paper mats that are usually included in sets like this, and I guess it's not. This looks pretty fucking slick though. I kind of wish they did like more. They updated the arts for these sacred beasts because I don't think they've got an alt art as well. That would have been a kind of cool. But you know, Konami usually they take the lazy route. So, anyways, this is. Wait, are these it? Here are the secret rare cards. Duel Academy box. No, these were the old ones, I believe, right? Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We got. I guess these are the ones that are confirmed. We got Brava, the three Sacred Beasts, Dark Fusion, and Golden Homunculus are going to be the promos, and they're going to be secret rares. I think it's yeah. So there's 24 secret rares. I thought there was going to be less than that. That's pretty nice, pretty nice. But I'm assuming Dark Calling is also going to be a secret rare, but I don't remember seeing that in any of the teasers. Also, the having the Sacred Beasts as secret rares is kind of hit and miss for me because we already got them as prismatic secret rares, and they actually look fucking slick as well in the 2021, I believe, tins. So like I'm okay with them not getting anything here, to be honest, but I guess for Speed Duel it is pretty cool. Golden Homunculus is really weird. It's, if you guys don't know, it's one of the promos or a promo from one of the decks or from one of the games back in the day. I remember getting that along with like the two or three cards, I think, that kind of go with or support 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗧. I kind of forgot the name. Primal Sun, Primordial Sun, something like that. But see, I kind of wish Twitter had a better search function, but I guess that's it regarding that, right? Let's kind of go back here. That's already in March, right? We're in month 3. Then we get Legendary Collection 25th anniversary in April 21. Cyberstormax says, I'm probably not gonna be too excited about that. I don't follow the OCG as much as I probably should. I don't know what cards are in here, but I think it's cyber stuff, right? So I don't really care about stuff like that. Wild Survivors, I'm kind of cautiously optimistic about. Again, I haven't been following it too much, but I do know that we're getting some cool looking ritual monsters, and this dino guy, this dino archetype. It is a dino archetype, right? It's not a like a dinosaur looking card that's actually a dragon, right? Because we've had that before, or like vice versa. So yeah, hopefully it's not, because we need some diversity. And yeah, I don't think we've gotten any information about what this archetype is going to be. Why I'm excited is because there's no furries, there's no titties, like fucking virgin bait crap in here. So I'm excited for this set. Now, after that, we got a whole bunch of reprints, or let's go with reprints. They're basically redoing the oh, I skipped Battle of Legends Monsters Revenge, but basically in the same month. No, this July. Wow, I can't read, guys. So the first half of the year, the whole point of this video is to say the first half of this year is already fucking stacked, right? First half of the year would be from January to the end of June, because that's the 6th month, and everything is everything that we know so far is shaping up to be like, bangers to some degree, right? Some people might like the main sets. They got Cyberstorm access. People that really like the deck building sets got a really cool one with Wild Survivors. People that like the more collectability collector stuff will enjoy Battle of Legends, because, and what we're going to talk about later on, they're introducing something new to this set. And then also collectors will have fun with Legendary Collection 25th anniversary, and as well as Maze of Memories. Maze of Memories is also kind of a deck building set. We did not see that in last year for whatever reason, and we're getting some Gate Guardian support and stuff like that. So I think we're also getting imports in this set as well. I think we're getting Wake Up Your E-Heroes. Wake Up Your motherfucking E-Heroes is coming to the TCG finally. So that's going to be great, guys. Like, everything in the first half already is shaping up to be good. So why I'm doing this video is, first of all, to discuss Battle of Legends Monsters Revenge. A horrible name, by the way. That's a really weird name, but okay. But also, what is Konami going to be doing for the second half, right? Like, we know that beginning with July 14th, essentially, basically the start of the second half of 2023, we're going to have reprints for like 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the classic packs, and they're bangers as well, guys. Legend of Blue Eyes, Spell Ruler, and I think Invasion of Chaos are one of the most popular ones. Metal Raiders 2, I think. A Pharaoh's Servant, I don't think there's much hype for, but I mean, Invasion of Chaos is probably the most bought set. I think the 3 most bought sets, or the most open sets that I see on YouTube that gets the most hype, at least, is Invasion of Chaos, Legend of Blue Eyes, and then Storm of Neos, or Strike of Neos. So that's going to be great. We're already starting the second half with this. We know that we're not getting another, Battle of Legends set in the second half of the year. So what the hell is Konami doing? I'm really excited, guys. This is actually a pretty good lineup of what we know so far. And we don't know enough, like there is a lot of hype here. Anyway, so let's go back here to Battle of Legend Monsters Revenge. It is gonna come out, I guess, end of June. All right, so this all foil set weaves a tale of knights, dragons, ghosts, and serpents alongside cards for many different decks seen in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga and anime series, led by the new Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic. Okay, so that's going to be the one where Dark Magician is fucking Curse of Dragon. Armed Neos, where Neos fucks Armed Dragon. and then Assault Synchron, where actually I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Numbers Last Hope, Odd Eyes Rebellious Xyz Dragon, and Rocket Coder. So that's going to be basically all the cards that were introduced in the secret shiny box, or the secret utility box, whatever the hell it was called. Basically the OCG's version of the tins that they got last year. And it seems like every series is represented, right? We have DM, we have GX, we have 5Ds, then we have the one with the annoying kid, then the one with the dimensions. What are we there? That's Arc V, and then yeah. So we're in the 7. So this is the one with the cyber stuff. Okay, so the monster is denizens of the 100+ card booster set also include 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗏𝗧, which can weaken your opponent's monsters from the extra deck categories and draws you a card for every 1,000 battle damage it inflicts. Actually, that's pretty. It's pretty nice. Who is that though? When did that card come out? You can also beef up your extra deck with the new Tri-Edge Master Synchro Monster, the Xyz Pendulum, 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗦𝗡𝗏𝗏, Giant, and many more from the Underworld Ghosts. From Underworld Ghosts to Puppet Chessmen, Performapels to Sky Strikers, you'll find new cards for plenty of decks. And basically, all this to say, I haven't heard most of the stuff, but again, I don't follow the OCG too much, but I do know they're getting a new, like, I forgot every year they have a similar set, or a parallel set so basically the OCG gets like a set, I forgot the name of, that introduces new cards for archetypes, and then whatever that set prints, we get in our Battle of Legends sets. So we're gonna get those earlier, which is pretty nice. Although most of those like archetypes I don't really care about. Performapels, Sky Strikers, Puppet, Underworld. Oh, what's archetype is Underworld? Because I know we got Underworld Goddess, but I don't think that's not its own archetype, right? And then 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗏𝗧 sounds interesting, but I need to really see the monster. So Battle of Legend Monsters Revenge is also the first booster to set the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game the first booster set for the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game to celebrate its 25th anniversary with the quarter century secret rare. So basically, I think what they're doing is they're going to be replacing the Starlights, because if you guys don't remember, last year's Brothers of Legend we had 10, I think, Starlights, and then the one before that we had 2, and the one before that we also had 2, I think. So they're replacing the Starlights with these quarter century rares, and there's going to be more than 20. Kind of skipping ahead here, but at the bottom it says more than 20 of the cards are going to be this quarter century secret rare. You can find quarter century secret rare version of new cards like 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏's Assault Synchron, but also for iconic cards from the game's history like Dark Arm Dragon Dante, Traveler of the Burning Abyss, and a new alternate art Sky Striker Mobilized Linkage or Engage. Plus some of today's hottest cards like Rite of Aramesir, Divine Arsenal Azuz, and Welcome Labyrinths to all. Okay, so basically all this to say what we know, right, is we can get at least 20, or we can expect at least 20 of these cards to be quarter century rares. If 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏s and Assault Synchron are going to be quarter century rares, all of these are going to be quarter century rares, right? Like there's no way they're not going to make Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic, a quarter century secret rare, whatever the hell they called it. So that's already 6 off the hop that we know, right? Then we also know that we have Dark Arm Dragon, so that's 7. Dante 6, 7, 8. Traveler of the Burning Abyss, that is 9, 10, 11, 12 with Azuz, 13. So we basically know 13, unless they're gonna throw a curveball in here. And of what we know, so this is basically a set that's gonna be more for collectors or people who like certain archetypes. They're not going to be reprinting stuff in here in this higher rarity for meta players, right? Like I've seen some people say like, oh, these suck, these choices suck, and maybe they do, in your opinion, but I don't think Konami's going to be making meta cards necessarily into these quarter century rares, because I mean 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏s isn't going to be meta. Assault Synchron, actually that card is kind of good. Dark Arm Dragon. I mean, he's good in certain formats. And then Dante, these cards were, I guess, meta or can be meta in certain formats or in certain in a certain place and time in their own right. But I think this is more for a collector to get these higher rarity stuff. So I mean, I'm excited. Although to be honest, we last year with the prismatic secret rares, we it was hard to get, right? Like there were 10 of them and it was still pretty hard to get. So I'm not holding my breath that these are going to be easy to get. It's probably going to be one per case, if not maybe two per case. And knowing Konami, even if they do kind of try to make these more accessible, like they did with Ghosts from the Past, they're going to suck ass at it. Because if you guys don't remember with Ghosts from the Past Second Haunting, they did kind of like promise in a way. They said that it was going to be easier to obtain the ghost rares than it was, but the distribution in actuality was really horrible. Where some cases had no ghost rares, and then some cases had like 7 or so ghost rares. Like it had a shitload of ghost rares. And you know what? Maybe that's a little bit more exciting. I don't know. But let me know what your thoughts are on that. Do you guys want these quarter century rares to be a little bit easier to get, and for them to be on cards that are more like they're more relevant for collectors versus relevant for people who play the meta? Or do you want them to be harder to get and you want them to be like a little bit more meta focused? I mean, we do have 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗧. 𝗦𝗦𝗧 is a pretty scary monster that basically nukes everything. And I mean, that's the video, guys. I'm actually pretty excited for all of this because, I mean, like I said, looking at the calendar here, like it's stacked. There is no way that people you're gonna find something you're gonna like in this first half of 2023 for Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I count like for me personally, Maze of Memories, 2023 GX box, this legendary collection. While Survivors, I'm cautiously optimistic for. Hopefully, the reprints don't suck. And then, yeah, Battle of Legends. Everything besides the main set, I'm excited for. That is actually pretty crazy because I'm usually not excited for this stuff like that. Like, usually the TCG does drop the ball. And now, with this 25th anniversary, they kind of stepped up their game a little bit. But what's your opinion, guys? Let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.